Dom here with Muay Thai Blog. I'm sat here with Brad, who's chilling in his hotel room. He is fighting today on the Rama show, and
Yeah.
you're fighting Stephen Meikle. How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. Do you know, we've trained hard. I've trained with Simon, John Pop, and like Jack Maria, and then like everyone in the class of that Cat Van Tip and stuff. And yeah, I feel strong. I feel good. I feel like after last year and stuff, like I feel positive and stuff. So yeah, going forward, really.
Wicked. So the last fight that you had at the end of 2016 was for a world title. How did that pan out?
I got El sparkled by the French, didn't I? Nah, again, I felt good. I trained hard and that. I did like private lessons with John Pop and stuff, and like trained with Simon and that. And then I went in. I felt really good. I made weight and like easily and stuff, and just got caught lucky, and that was it really. My legs were gone.
That's the
Not really
sport,
had,
innit?
yeah, it happens, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's spur of
Yeah.
the moment. Anything can happen in that ring, and if you're gonna go dwell over it, well, you're in the wrong spot, really.
Yeah, man, definitely. So this is your first fight then of 2017.
Yeah,
You're fighting Stephen Meikle, who's a very well experienced fighter, just like yourself, really. He's fought some very tough guys. How you feeling? Are you ready?
yeah. I feel, like I said before, I feel good and like I've replenished really well. I got like Scott again took us over to like get steak and stuff yesterday, and Rab and stuff. They all looked after us and replenished quite well. I slept good and stuff. So yeah, I feel good. I'm just relaxing really.
How do you
What's
like your steaks?
Say again, medium
How
rare, man.
medium?
Medium rare. Yeah.
Yeah. I've recently discovered like I was always a well done guy, and like
Oh no,
I
man,
know, I know, I know.
can't
I
do
don't know what I
that.
was thinking. My wifey told me, she was like, Dom, you need to try it with like a little bit of red in it. And now I'm all about the
Uh,
medium rare. I'm all
you
about the
know, man,
medium rare.
I went to Jersey and like did like seminars and private lessons for like Andy Sellers and that and over there,
Right?
and it was mine and my missus' anniversary as well. So we went to Wildfire Steakhouse, and obviously I was like, yeah, I'll have this steak, or like I'll have it medium rare. And then the waiter asked my missus and was like, yeah, what do you want? She was like, yeah, I'll have the steak, please. But can I have it really, really well done? And he looked at it and he went, like, I'm not going to go tell that to the chef. Like, that's so disrespectful. And that's what his words were. He was like, that I find that, like, really bad that you're gonna cremate a steak like that.
Yeah.
He says, do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it medium to well done. And she turned around, she was like, you know what? That was one of the best steaks I've ever had.
Yeah.
But she still tries and goes to, like, the well done side. But I'm like, nah, man, just do
Nah.
medium rare, man.
It does. And it adds so many more flavours in that. It does.
Yeah, big time.
It
We
does.
we went to London for Valentine's Day, just like on a day trip,
Yeah.
and she had steak again, and like it was medium rare, and like she didn't know like, and she said it again. She was like, that was one of the best steaks I've ever had and stuff. So I think I'm
Mm.
trying to like, I think it's slowly going towards
Get
the
in
medium
there. Get in
rare
there.
days now. Yeah,
See, my wife likes it still mooing on the plate. Literally,
yeah.
like she is just warm it up, and I'll eat it like that. That
Oh,
freaks me out.
I don't mind a
Um,
little bit of blood and that. And I don't mind like, well, I can't be having it like seeping out on all over the plate, but I don't
all
mind
over
a
the
bit
mashed
of it.
potatoes and that. She like
Yeah,
moves all the
man.
blood into mashed potato, and I'm like, whoa! I draw the line at
Can't
that,
afford, man. Do
man. So how do you see the fight panning out today then?
you know what it is, mate? Like anything can happen. Look at last year. Yeah, I fought Jake Purdy and he caught me a good elbow, and yeah, it happened. That concussed me really bad. And then, like again with a French lad, I got caught lucky. Anything can happen, but I've sharpened up on my tools. I know my techniques. I know what I've got to do in there. I've worked on my defensive part of the game. I've worked on my offensive part of the game. John Pop's happy with what I've like, how I've changed to become a better fighter, and it can get it's I'm either going to win or lose, but obviously I'm going to go do my best, and I'm going to go in there feeling good. I'm going to enjoy myself. I've got to put a show on for the Scottish lads and the women, and that's it really. I've got my plan, and room service like when I come clean the room. I'm back. I'm back.
Did you tell him to go away?
Yeah, man. I'm just wanting new towels, man. Yeah, we've got like, there's no point going with just one plan, and we've got a few, to be hopefully to be successful, you need a lot more than one plan. So we've got plan A, B, and C
Yeah,
handy.
man.
So
Because this
yeah,
will be quite a big fight for you, won't it?
yeah. Stephen's a big guy. He's a strong clincher, and that's our game. Cat Von Tip's game is clinch. When you've got people, I know this fight prep. I've been clinching with Big T in the gym. Big T's like 120 kilos, and he's a big guy. He loves it, and I love it. I love clinching with him. I love sparring with him, and you know, I know when Jersey was getting ready for Tanko, he was like we were training with Simon, and it was pads, clinch, pads, clinch, pads, clinch, and that was it. You won't get a break, and that's how it's been for myself. And I do feel good.
Mint. Jersey put on a good show at Tanko, didn't he?
He did, he did. He's getting better every day, and
He is, yeah. He's putting his name out there now. He's doing well. So what's next after the fight? Win or lose? Have you got any other fights lined up for the rest of the year? What's your
I've
plans?
got a few coming through. Yeah. I'll wait for the official post to come through and let the official promoter put out the word and stuff. But I've got a few lined up and stuff, and I'm going straight back to the gym. Whatever injury I've got, touch wood, I don't have any injuries, but I'm in the fighting game. I'm gonna have injuries, So see what happens. I'm gonna go straight back to the gym and learn more.
Yeah, man.
Try and make myself the best fighter I can be. So
Yeah, definitely.
you
Because I know
know,
that you're coaching now as well, aren't you? So
yeah. I never really, like, never really believed in myself to the point that I was good enough to teach. And then John Pop, Maria, and Simon were like, "Yeah, you're good enough. Of course you are. You've got the ring experience. You've got what it can. You're a good guy. You've got a good personality, and you know what you're doing." So they started giving us like a few private lessons here and there, and that's it really.
yeah. So
I go
how
up
so
to Jersey a bit and teach there under Pisces. But yeah, they're always good guys. They look after me very well.
so does that help? So does that help then supplement your income as just fighting? I mean, because I can imagine it's quite difficult to make a living just off fighting alone.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think obviously, any fighter can, when they're trying to make it to the top, can just be fighting. I'd like to say I can, but Thai boxing isn't up there yet. But it is getting more popular, and you know, many more people are coming through the door every day, and the classes are getting busier at Cat Farm Tip and stuff. And it's nice to see because obviously we work our asses off to put on a good show for people, and then when you don't get I'm not saying I don't get a lot of support, but I get absolutely outrageous amounts of support.
Yeah.
From people worldwide, lads from Australia. When I was over at Gav's gym, they've been non-stop messaging me for days now, like, "Oh, good luck, hope you feel good," and all that stuff. And again, people from Thailand and Ireland and here and everywhere, they're all messaging and stuff. So it's just a matter. I think it needs to go more mainstream
Yeah,
for
definitely.
to get a better income for fighters. Whether or not it will time will tell.
Yeah, man. So if people then wanted to come and train with you or get taught by you, where would they be able to find you? How can they contact you?
You can contact me on Facebook on my personal page or my athlete page. Again, my athlete page is just Brad Stanton. Or you can head down to Catford Tip on in Leeds, cross Stamford Street, 25, cross Stamford Street, and you don't have to train under me. We're all there to help each other. So even if you go and have private lessons with Simon or John Pop and that, and you start doing the classes, I'll be there to help. But all I can say is just don't dwell on thinking of doing it, because by the time you've dwelled so much on doing it, that spark's gone, the excitement's gone to do it, so you're not going to get round to doing it. Just jump. Everyone's got a choice, and if you've done it, you're going to do it, then go do it. I've got a choice to go to the gym every day. Sometimes it'll be pissing down my rain, and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to go to the gym, but it's my choice to go there, so I've got to go. I've made that choice, you know what I mean? Rather than sitting at home, "Oh no, I don't want to go, I want to go, I don't want to go," it's no point, just get on, jump, just do it.
Eating cakes and pizza.
I wish. I've got what you call it, the lads up in Scott who was looking after us all day yesterday and most likely today as well. We went to Morrison's and I was like, "What the hell is that red cola?" And he was like, "Oh, you need to try that, man." And I had a little sip and it's absolutely amazing, but I'm waiting till after the fight now.
So is it a Scottish thing then, Cola?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
No, I
But
don't think I have.
bloody nice though.
Is it? So if you had a tip, or I like to call it a nugget of knowledge for somebody who might want to start training, I guess it kind of ties into what you were previously saying as well. What is it that you would say to him?
Again, definitely just jump in the deep end and do it. You know, you're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get bullied or anything in any Thai boxing gym worldwide. You're not going to get that. You know, Thai boxing is a very respectful sport, so you're not going to get beaten up like you can go in some gyms and you'll end up coming out with a bust nose and a black eye on your first night. You're not going to get that in any Thai boxing gym. That's not what. That's not.
Maybe a few months in, right?
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, just jump, man. Like I said, there, you've got a choice. Someone told me the other day, and before I was leaving to travel up here, they were like, "You've got a choice, and you chose to do that. So embrace it and just do it." Too many people think what can go wrong. I did that last year myself, so I know from experience. If something goes wrong, then you just adapt to it. But just jump and do it. Don't. Oh man, Jersey, go away. Jersey, print all message. Jersey, stop calling me.
Sweet.
But yeah,
So,
just
first of all, I wish you the best of luck for today. Is there going to be any live streams? Do you know? I will be keeping an eye peeled.
John Pop might go on his phone and get one of the lads to do it for us. Jersey might go up and do it. Jersey's coming up, so he might do it.
Sweet.
But I don't know if the lads, the promotion like Robert Morrison, I don't know if he's going to put it up on live on Facebook. I'm not too sure.
Just out of curiosity, what do you think about going live on Facebook at events?
Why not? Why not? Do you know some people aren't as fortunate enough to pay £30, £35? Even when they've got a massive show. Look at like Liam and Pinker on Yoko last year. Some people might not have been able to afford that. So why not? Everyone makes money. There's no point being greedy and wishing for an extra 2 ticket sales or something.
Because they generally, I mean, when I've been live at shows, they've generally reached more people than I would have ever imagined. You've got like all of the supporters of everybody, like you say, who can't make it.
Like my brother's at university and stuff, and I'd love to have my brother there, and but I understand that he's chasing his own dream and he can't afford to get there. I'm not bothered. I know that he's seen support there, like in spirit, but if you can't afford, then you can't afford it. I'm not gonna go. Oh man, you're an ass. You can't.
Get on the goddamn train, fool.
If it's on Facebook. If it's on Facebook Live, then yeah, just check out the profile, check out the event page, and if it's live on there, then good on you. You've got yourself a night of Thai boxing.
Yeah, man, definitely. So then, is there anyone to thank? Fans, family, sponsors?
So many people, man. Do you know what I mean? Kiat on Tip is my family, man. They've helped me so much. They've dragged me up from the floor, and I think I speak for everyone at Kiat on Tip, all the fighters. We are one, and it's not just one person anymore getting in that ring to fight. It's everyone, because they all help you. People who can't get there, they're still here to message you and go, you know what, good luck, I hope your weight cut goes well and all the best in the ring and stuff, And then people who are, from all over again, the messaging and stuff. So everyone who supports, whether it be social media or the turn up on the day, thank you. Maria, John Pop, Simon and Jar, again, thank you very much for instilling all the vast amount of knowledge they've got from the years of their experience of Thai boxing. My missus' mum and dad, they looked at, she picked me up from the train station at like 9 o'clock, 9:30, after 2 trains had been cancelled, and then she woke me up. She was waiting for me at 5 in the morning to see if I got up to go get my plane to get up here. People like that, man. That's who supports you really well.
It's all the things that people don't really see in it that go on behind closed doors.
Everyone sees the 15 minutes in the ring, or God knows how long you're behind for the ring. Everyone sees that, but no one sees what's behind the curtain. Sorry, and the lads at King Kobe and Shots Power, and Harvey Anderson, the movement doctor, and cryotherapy. I wouldn't be standing now if I didn't get looked after by all them. they believe in me and they support me. The fact that I'm chasing my dream, you know, it's very hard, you know, to chase your dream and still try and like live life, you know. And they believe that I can do it, so and they support me very well. So thank you very much, you know, to everyone. Most importantly, my missus, you know, she puts up with some amount of shit. And I'm sorry for swearing, but
No, you're all right.
you know, I'm not perfect, and like I get mad when I've not had no carbs, and I go in a mood when I've got to lose weight, and she puts up with it. Last year, I had a few losses, and she sat in the hospital when I was concussed for hours and hours, and then for there on onwards, she like wake me up every 2 hours to make up because the doctors told her to, so she didn't get sleep for like 2 days, and
No way.
you know, again, I can't thank her enough. You know, I can't. I've missed her loads all this week. She's been away working this week, and she'll be flying in about an hour. So,
So she's
can't
coming up to
wait.
see you then as well, yeah?
Yeah. Oh God, nothing could stop her coming to see me. Watch me fight. Nothing. She even when I fought on Top King, she was even like going to try and fly out there and then, but obviously with the flight prices and that, we couldn't afford it at that time. But no, you know, behind every man there's an even better woman, and you know, I strongly believe that now. And I just want to like, I'll tell her thank you and I love her and all that when I see her. But it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's not just me in that ring. It's, you know, it's the years of my dad being behind me, making me run that extra mile. It's the years of Kimberly making me go back in that sauna, or looking at me if I want a chocolate bar from the shop. I'm like, no, you're not allowed that. Put that back. You know
Put
what I
it
mean?
down.
It's only a Freddo. It's only a Freddo. But she'll look at me like, no, no, what are you doing? You can't do that. You know. And she always goes. She always goes because I love. There's a place called Arroyd in Leeds, and I love crispy belly pork from there. And she's like, I'll tell John Pop, and I'll tell John. I like sitting under my breath and stuff. I'm like, oh, but you know what? If I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for that. So you know, thank you not only Kimberly but everyone else who supported me.
Yeah, man,
Too
wicked.
many people to say.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on.
Cheers, mate. Cheers
Best
for
of
having
luck.
us on.
Best of luck with the fight tonight. I will be watching out, and I'll post it on the blog with the result and whatnot. But very best of luck. Thank you for coming on, and
Cheers, mate.
I wish you all the best, buddy. All right.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Sweet. Catch up with you soon.
I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.